Hi everyone. Now we are going to see about what are the uses of generative models. This generative models is a class of machine learning models that learn the underlying patterns and the probability distribution of the data sets. Here we can see the trained data and how the new data are closely resembles to the original data. Some of the applications or some of the generative models like text generation, image generation, code generation, video generation, audio and music generation, and final one is in language translations. There are many generative models. I have mentioned some of the main six models here. Now we are going to see about what is meant by text generation. Everyone knows that the generative language model can learn grammar, syntax error, semantics, context, and long range dependencies from the massive text. These models, such as GPT, can use transformer architecture with self attention mechanisms to predict the next word in the sequence. By repeating these predictions, the ChatGPT or some of the GPTs can generate coherent paragraphs, essays, reports, or some of the even books. What are the main working process have done here? Means train on billions of words, and then second one is in learning vocabulary and the sentence structures, and third one is in understand contextual relationships, and the final one we can predict one token at a time. X. These are the applications we have familiarly using here: chatbot, essay writing, automatic summarizations, question answering. What is text generation? It is a process which Gen AI model automatically creates a new text which based on instructions. Here the instruction is mainly focused on the prompt which is given by the user. For example, if I am asking write a story about the lion or some of the animals I have mentioned, they generate the completely new story about this uh, animal. How it's possible? We can see in step by step model. How does text generation work? The step one is we are training the AI. It is a main means it is a learning phase. Here we can generate the text and it is trained on huge amount of text. This text can be trained data which may include from the books, Wikipedia articles, research papers, new articles, websites, programming code, or some of the public documents. And the step two is how the words are converting into numbers, which is tokenization. We all about know that tokens. A token is a word. We can split up the words or the characters. Here, a token can be a whole word, part of the word, or the punctuation. For example, if I am giving the sentences artificial intelligence is powerful, the tokenizer must convert it into the artificial intelligence is powerful in the parallel line. Artificial intelligence is powerful, full stop. Likewise, the token stores the words. These words can come under some of the unique ID or unique number. Likewise, artificial comes under the ID 1056, intelligence comes under the 8745, is comes under the 23, powerful comes under 45 and the full stop comes under 12. The step 3. Here, the word embeddings. The word embeddings is nothing but they is converting each and every token into the vectors. Here, the vector is a list of numbers that can represent the meaning of the word. Otherwise, in short, we have say we can relate the objects into the relationships. For example, if I am giving prompt as cat, dog, the based on these two, it have relationships animal like that. In step 4, we are moving as understanding context, the transformer architecture plus attention. Here the attention means if I am giving the sentence, the trophy doesn't fit in the suitcase because it is too big. Here this it may refer what? It is a trophy or suitcase. In the human sense, we have declare this it comes refer as trophy, but the AI can't. So here the more attention is needed. And the step 5 is a neural network processing. Here the transformer may contains many layers of artificial neurons. Each layer extracts increasingly complex informations. Here the layer 1 may be a grammar, layer 2 may be sentence structure, 3 may be context, and the 4 may be the relationships or higher layers or reasoning patterns or writing styles or topic understanding. These are the layers comes under the neural network processing. Then step 6. Here we are predicting the next token. Now the AI starts the generating text. We have listed the some of the words and it shows how many probability it has. It gives the highest probability of the word. For example, if I am giving some of the prompt, it searches the word which have high probability. Then it gives the answer as the word which has highest probability. This step 7. Producing the final answer. In the basis of the user prompt, tokenizer, and word embeddings, transform or self-attention, neural network processing, predict new and next token, repeating until complete, then generated text. These are the main steps covered in text generations in Gen AI. See, these are the technologies and purposes we are using here. First, we are in training the model, we are using large language model. It is an overall AI model that generates text. For example, GPT, Llama, Gemini, like that. Then transformer architecture produces the sequence of words and capture the context. Then a third one is a self-attention mechanism. It helps the model focuses on most relevant words in input. In tokenization, you have know that breaks the text into tokens that the model can process. And the word embeddings. Here it represents the word as vectors that capture meaning. Then deep neural networks. Here the complex language patterns or learned from the data or data set. Then final one is in probability distribution. Here it chooses the most likely high probability during the generation or the search. That's all about today's class. Thank you.